Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome into Mid-Morning. I'm excited because Miss Mona Vance-Ali is joining me in studio with the Columbus Lowndes Public Library. Now, Miss Mona, it is 2026, and this is a big year for America because we are celebrating 250 years.
We're looking great.
I'm ready for our birthday cake. I feel like it's going to be huge.
I know, we're looking very young and gorgeous. So the public library has almost a year-long series of events to honor and celebrate our 250th birthday.
Yes.
Now we kicked off in January, and we were supposed to have a program today at noon, but unfortunately that has been postponed. Due to the weather in the area where the presenter lives. So we will announce the rescheduled date very soon, but we have many more events coming up. So we currently have an exhibit that is finishing up at the end of this month called Freedom, A History of Us. And so that follows the trajectory of how we as a country have really fought for freedom and what that that term means and how it's defined. And who gets freedom and who doesn't get freedom and all of that. So that'll be up at the library at the end of the month. Then we rotate to a new exhibit about Frederick Douglass called Frederick Douglass, an Advocate for Equality. And that'll be up throughout the whole month of February. And that discusses essentially his life, his work as an abolitionist, and then also the impact his life had on the country then and continues to have now. And so that is an exhibit that came from the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History.
Wow.
Which is out of New York. And so, and that will be up. And then we have presentations that will occur. The main one will be February 19th.
Yes.
And that will be Dr. Daphne Chamberlain. And she will talk about the Emmett Till generation and how many of those involved in the civil rights movement were not just adults. So she'll talk about youth activism and grassroots efforts involving individuals from the age of around 7 until about 18, and just the impact and the work that they did and the greater impact that they had on the movement itself.
It's so interesting when you think of a 7-year-old.
I know. I
so
can't even
young,
imagine.
But so impactful.
But even then, they knew. They understood that their lives were affected by injustices, and they saw what was happening in their community, and they felt the need to help.
Yes.
So.
And with these exhibits, like I know we're having the presentations, will each exhibit stay up at the library for a certain amount of time, or will the presentations just be solely like one day and then?
So the exhibits tend to be roughly a month to 2 months. It depends. And then the great thing actually about the Frederick Douglass exhibit is that it is now the library's. Which means that if people would like in our community to also host that exhibit after we're done with it, please contact the public library. We would love to discuss, scheduling an exhibit. It could be at a bank. It's only about 6-7 panels, and they're freestanding. And so you can host it at a bank, at a school.
That's interesting.
Yeah, at any kind of space, public space. And it would be for free.
Awesome.
So yeah, that'll be really neat.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we continue to make an impact in the community.
And then guys, for any updates that you would like to see or know about the presentations, always follow the Columbus Lowndes Public Library on Facebook or visit their website, and you can get all that information. Miss Mona, I'm so glad to have you in.
Thank you.
Guys, get ready. We've got a lot of celebrations coming up. We'll be right back.